Hey cuties, and welcome to another video. My name is Kia if you're new here, and my channel is about everything designing polygel nails, basically, just because I don't show the application, at least not yet. So if you're interested in getting some bomb designs for polygel or just acrylic nails, even press-ons, you know, nail art is nail art. So if you're just into that type of thing, then keep on watching. So I know I'm late with it, y'all, but this is finally my Halloween nail art design. So what I'm starting off with, this whole set uses Madam Glam polish, so I'm just using the no wipe top coat, and I'm polishing every single nail on this hand first, just because I know I was going to do nail art on every single finger. And if you do not know, like if you're a beginner and no one's ever told you this, putting top coat on your nails first before you draw other designs, even French tips, makes it a lot easier. It took me a while to figure that out, and I only found that out because I saw a girl, she did like a YouTube video about it, not a YouTube, but like an Instagram reel about it, using like a funny voiceover, because she was saying nobody told her nothing. But that's how I found out. And at first I had a slow moment. I was like, so my dumb behind was polishing the nail without curing the top coat, and then tried to draw on top. Please don't judge me, okay? It was just a moment, but I figured it out. To be honest, I'm not gonna try not to do a lot of talking in this, just because there's no need to, because honestly, when I was doing this, I had no idea what I was going to do. Everything was just a freestyle, everything was random. I collaborated with Madam Glam for them to send me 7 colors that I picked, and I went with these colors because I felt like it was good for the Halloween, the Halloween season, spooky season. It was like the right colors to do something, figure it out, except for red. I'm not a big fan of like Halloween nails, to be honest, especially not those gory ones with like the blood, and I don't know what it is about those. So I felt like I did a good job, or like a good mixture with this. I chose orange and purple, not on purpose per se, it just kind of happened that way, but these types of colors also just look really good up against my skin. I have a golden undertone, so like deep purples, burnt oranges, and gold, like things like that look really great up against my skin, even though I don't wear purple like that or orange sometimes, but I do love me some gold. I love me a good gold. But yeah, so that's kind of like another reason why I kind of just thought these colors will look good together. But honestly, everything is just freehand, and as I'm watching this back, I think I did a pretty good job with the line work, but in the moment, as you can see, I had to go back and fix some of them, just because when I would go back on top and retrace it, it wouldn't line up correctly, or I would draw too fat, like having too much polish on the tip, trying to correct it and make it worse. So yeah, but a lot of this was just random. Like on this nail, I originally wanted to do like, the drip drop blood thing or whatever, like how they do with the blood, or like just drops of something. But I don't know what the heck I thought I was doing, but it didn't turn out right, so I just colored this in because of that. But down in the comments below, let me know if you guys like the Halloween editing. I was trying to do something cutesy and different or whatever. I also bought some some of these Macar UV lamp gloves, just because I guess more research has come out about the more you put your hand in that lamp, it's meant to resemble like the real UV rays from the sun, and it's not good for your hands to be exposed to that light so often. And with polygel, you have to cure it like with every layer, every step of the way. So I don't, I'm not that old, but I don't want my hands to look older than me. You know what I'm saying? I already kind of have like slightly wrinkled hands for a young age. I don't want them to get worse. So I wanted to let you guys know that. I also want to let you guys know that I tried the lazy girl method with this for the first time, and I don't know, maybe because it was a fresh set, it felt awkward and weird, and I didn't like the idea of using the tip as the nail because I felt like it was too flimsy. I'm just an old-fashioned put the polygel on top of the tip type of thing, like apply a tip and then put the polygel over the whole thing. Because even though this is supposed to be the easy lazy girl method, I made it difficult and I applied polygel on top of the tips. So I was like, I should have just did it the old fashioned way. Because honestly, I ended up cutting these off like later in the week or a week or two, just because honestly, I didn't apply these that well. Like, I didn't do the greatest around the cuticle area. So I had a lot of lifting like on my right hand, because I had to do my right hand with my left hand. I'm not left-handed, so when it's time to drill my right hand, it's kind of hard, and I usually get more lifting on this hand. On my I usually get more lifting on my right hand, barely on my left hand. So I still have the nails on my left hand, but I've just been slowly taking them off over the course of the days, just because not all of them lifted, but some of them lifted. The ones that they lifted, I went ahead and took them off just so I don't have to keep bumping my nails and things. So I'm going to be honest with that. But a lot of them actually didn't lift. But I think also with just trying that new method and not knowing what to expect. And I didn't really like it like that. I was like, that's what I get for trying to be lazy. And it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to. So I ain't going to be lazy again. I'm trying to make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Just make sure you guys check the description box below. I always try to link everything down there. If you use my code CutieCrush35, you get 35% off your purchase for Madam Glam. So make sure you use my code if you love me, of course. And I think that's it. Besides the fact that I'm just late with the Halloween designs, but that's because our Halloween was ruined because I was involved in a car accident on Halloween. So sorry, y'all. That's why this is out like so late. I wanted this to release on Halloween, but I didn't have it set up to automatically release. So that's why y'all getting this a few days late. So I'm sorry about that. But hopefully you guys still like the look. But don't forget to like the video, comment down below and tell me what you think. Share it if you just want somebody to see, because this can be inspo for next year, or just because there's some people who like Halloween all year round, so maybe you could just share it for those people. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Cutie Crush. I need to be more active on there, but maybe if I see somebody follows me, then I might be a little bit more active. But of course, subscribe to the channel because I'm active on here, of course. And also just wanted to mention, I wiped this design off, so don't be afraid. And that's what makes it easy about top coating the nail first, because black can stain. If I did that on top of the nail without the top coat, it probably would have stained that section a little bit if I didn't wipe it off quick enough. So that's another benefit to using the top coat when you're doing line work. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna talk to this whole thing, and it ended up being longer than what I thought. I'm just the type of person. I'm sorry, y'all. I like to talk, but I'm out. Bye. Mwah.